Aw yeah, the day has finally arrived. Looks like I won't be needing that anymore. New season, new me. Hey, it's your boy Ddubman of ReviewYaLife, and I have been killing it in subscribers lately. So what a way to start things off with the game that got me famous, Cartoon Network Battle Crashers. If you guys don't know about this game, let me give you some insight. Cartoon Network Battle Crashers is a first-person shooter for the Atari 3800, published by THQ. For more prior information on this game, I recommend getting caught up with this video. So without further ado, let's go. Well, the game starts off as I predicted. Uncle Grandpa fucking shit up and making tears in the fabric of everyone else's universe, which causes a stream of chaos that our beloved main characters must overcome. You start off as Clarence, since that was the last world Uncle Grandpa tore into, and you make your way through this tutorial level where you meet the rest of the game. Well, half of them. Steven, Mordecai, and Rigby aren't available yet, which makes no sense because they were in the opening cutscene, so why the fuck would they limit us with these four instead of the whole rest of the roster at the start of the game? I would much rather have it where you unlock a character each world you complete. It would at least make more sense that way, but you know what? That might just be a little nitpick from me. So let's check out the rest of the game. There's also no options menu as well. You know what? I tried. Alright, let's try this again. Now let me explain. As soon as you pop in the game, you get a little title screen and the game map. That's it. Unless you want to go to the credits to see the 12 people who made this. Now, let's talk about characters and how they play. Well, first, let me give you my first props to the developers for the creativity with the weapon ideas. But I will also hurry and take those props away on how limited every weapon is. Starting with Finn and Jake. Their basic attack is just smashing Jake like a hammer, and it's only one swinging animation, which bugs me because there's no consistency to it. Fuck, just add combos to the swings, that way it can at least look cooler and not choppy. That's all I ask. Their other two moves on the other hand are alright, I guess. Moving on to Uncle Grandpa's basic attack. Again, love the idea, but I hate how it plays out. As you tap the basic attack button, his belly bag gives him a loop of random weapons, which is really annoying when all you really want is the flamethrower, which has the most damage out of the bunch. Now before I talk about how they screwed up Steven Universe, let me just say that I am absolutely positive that Rebecca Sugar does not know that this game exists. Steven Universe's basic attack is popping a bubble. It just, I don't want to play this game anymore, but I have to. Gumball's basic attack is blowing a puff of air out of his vacuum cleaner, which is delayed like 1.5 seconds before you can press the button again. Oh, I think I'm gonna vomit. The only character I ended up liking all around was Clarence, because you can spam his shit no worries. Everyone also has superpower moves that wipes out all enemies on field, but it disappears after a short amount of time, so use it quick. That's right, so even if there's two enemies on the field that you can completely handle by yourself, but you have the superpower icon, you better hurry up and use it while you still can. Not to mention that some of the cutscenes during the move is stupid. Well, except for Gumball, Clarence, and Stevens. Uncle Grandpa is just riding a tiger. Finn and Jake is just Billy, who is now pronounced dead in the series by the way, grabbing a sword. And Mordecai and Rigby summon Muscleman and High Five Ghost to just high five. All these short animations, by the way, look like they've been done in Flash, so there's no need to elaborate on that. I would be alright with all these animations if they were actually projected onto the battlefield, but no. All you get is pop rocks exploding everywhere. It was just too much to ask, huh?
Now for a quick getaway.
Start your engines and get ready to burn rubber in the most outrageous kart racing video game ever, Cartoon Network Racing. Race as your favorite Cartoon Network characters, each with their own unique and crazy toon powers. Use special weapons to blow by the competition. Compete in over 24 exciting circuits that will push your driving skills to the limit, or challenge your friends in multiplayer mode. Do you have what it takes to bring home the cup? Cartoon Network Racing, available now for PlayStation 2 Computer Entertainment System and Nintendo DS, rated E for everyone.
By the way, this game isn't 2D. That's what the developers want you to think. It's actually a 3D game with 2D sprites in it. Very similar to Paper Mario style, but only with more shitty coded platforming. I'm not sure what the problem was on why they couldn't use a 2D coding software. I mean, they took the effort to make the sprites. Unless they're just pivots with moving limbs on the PNG bodies. I've programmed games before, so I know it's half-assed, trust me. And where the fuck is the sprint button? It's already difficult to get around this game as it is. They could have at least made it a faster experience. There are certain tasks that require you to go back to levels, which is a pain in the ass, but it's reminiscent to old SNES titles. I fucking hate it. They did it the wrong way. They make you do it twice consecutively, which means they tell you to go back to a level to get a certain item, and right after you complete that stage 2, and when you come back with the item, they want you to do the whole stage again. Oh fuck, I hate this. Guys, I'm not sure what it is. I mean, I'm Ddubman of ReviewYaLife. I like everything. I give everything a good grade. It may be because I'm not playing with a friend. I don't know. This isn't fun. It's not. The ending of the game was disappointing and predictable, revealing that the final boss was indeed Uncle Grandpa. There was so much that they could have done with this one scene. I would have been really happy if they just trolled us as a player by showing us old Cartoon Network classics as the villain, just for the simple fact that they were nowhere in the game. I now understand why they didn't send me a free copy for hyping up their game, because they knew deep down that it wasn't good, and I was gonna shit on it. Not to mention that Gamemill did little to no promotion on this game. They probably wasn't even very proud of it themselves, and I can't blame them. It's no wonder this game is $30, because they knew $60 would have been a huge wiener in our ass. It's really hard to make fun of a game that isn't for me. I had to remember that there's a target demographic for stuff like this, and it was released right around the holiday selling time. Don't expect online play or DLC in the future. This was simply a one-off from Magic Pockets, put together, and Cartoon Network gave their thumbs up to it. But I still have hope for a sequel in the future, because maybe by that time they will see the flaws from all the reviews and fix the wrongs. Or they'll just take the money and go like Papaya Studios did with Punch Time Explosion. My final verdict on this game is that it was a great concept, but it was just executed poorly. 2.5 out of 5. I'm Ddubman of ReviewYaLife. See ya.